Hey boyos, daily check-in with John V, 16th of August. Um, Skipping the lifting tonight. I did have yesterday off. I did before that back and biceps, and the day before that chest and triceps. And I did take yesterday off, but I'm going to take tonight off too. I just don't feel like lifting. I'll lift tomorrow. I'll do a push session, and then Sunday will be arm wrestling practice. So, and the arm wrestling practice, I'm going to go a little harder than last time and consider it a pull workout and take Monday off, and then Tuesday do another push workout, and Wednesday do another pull workout. So yeah, that works. But yeah, I do have lists of MISC users that I do not like. What I have is one. It's a neg for life list, and Skier is on that. Only him. I'm not going to mention names other than Skier because I know everyone hates Skier, and when you mention someone that you neg, it's just an open invitation to be negged by anybody who likes that Misker, right? So I'm not going to do that. But Skier is on the neg for life list. I do have a list of short term negs until the faggots basically stop treating me like shit. They're going to get negged. And then I have a list of Miskers that give me shit for being fat and say really annoying, stupid bullshit that just pisses me off, and there's nothing to be gained from having conversations with them. And I have a list of them for the sole purpose of when I get down to my goal weight and get back into shape, winning arm wrestling competitions again. Those users will not have my respect because they're just pains in the ass trolls. So, and there is a few on that list already. So, if you just tease me a little bit, like that's fine. But if you say a bunch of bullshit, like to indicate that you're jealous of me, it doesn't fly, and you're not going to be respected by me when I get down to my goal body weight, right? While I'm fat, if you amend your ways and apologize, whatever, then it's fine. But if you try to do that after I get ripped and suddenly do a 360 and try to be friendly with me, no, no. Just because I'm fat doesn't mean I'm always going to be fat. Like these fat losers in the neighborhood I live in, they've been fat their whole life and always will be because they make no attempt to better themselves. Well, I'm not one of them. I'm not some welfare bum that does nothing with their life, just sits around and eating pop and chips. That's not me. So don't, assume I am. And that's all I have to say about that. Yeah. But fuck you, skier. But you won't even watch this, so fuck you. Hmm. And anybody watching this video, I'm sure they share the same as me about Skier. We can all agree that Skier is a faggot. But yeah, like I said, I'm skipping the lifting tonight because I just don't feel it. And on a cut, of course, it's harder to recover. So as long as I'm getting a couple training sessions in a week, it's fine. But I get more than that. I get 3 or 4 usually. So that's adequate, right? The diet is the most important thing, and I've still been dieting. I haven't fucked up my diet at all. I've always been consistently getting right around 2,000 calories every day, no exception. And I have people in my life, they will encourage me to stop dieting, stop living a healthy lifestyle, and I have to get away from it. And like I always say in my videos, I'm looking forward to getting my own place in the city, Halifax, and live on my own and actually get somewhere with life and bettering myself. But I went off the creatine. I've been off the creatine for like a week now. I don't supplement with the creatine. I don't take because I still have some protein powder left over from before that had creatine in it, and I was taking a pre-workout that had creatine, so I was mega dosing on creatine every day, and now I get none. And the thing is, I'm not even eating steak. I will eat steak again, right? Because it's not a major dose of creatine, and I always cook it well done because it's pork, right? So I'm not going to eat rare pork, right? If it was rare beef, fine, get creatine from that. But I'm not worried about my creatine levels being too high or not having enough creatine. I'm not worried about. If I get a small amount, that's perfect. Because the creatine, I do notice it causes me to retain a lot of fluid in my face, and that just makes me look worse. So when I do my second month weigh-in, if it's a little more than I anticipated for weight loss, I'm gonna just say that it's probably some of that's from the creatine, going off the creatine, right? So if I step on the scale and I'm down like 9 pounds, I'm going to think, yeah, a couple pounds of that is from going off the creatine, right? And the other 7 is probably actual body weight, right? So, but I don't think this soon it's going to make a difference because my second month weigh in is in 5 days. So I don't think in like 12 days off creatine is going to make a huge difference in my water levels, right? But definitely for month 3, there will be a difference because of the going off the creatine, right? And today I was meaning to go get my beard trimmed and the sides and back of my hair. The sides and back of my hair I could probably do myself with clippers, right? But not the beard. I need to get that professionally done. And I probably won't get that done tomorrow because I've been sleeping. I sleep in until early morning. I get up for a couple hours and go back to bed for a few hours. So I'm probably not going to get to the barber shop or hair salon for a while. One of these days I will. You know, not much is expected of me. And right now, as long as I keep dieting, that's the important thing, right? But yeah, I missed for most of the afternoon. I don't post in a lot of threads because most of the threads don't interest me, right? If it's BS like Salute to the 40 Ounce King by Pink, I have no interest in that, right? It's about drinking, probably, or it's some joke. Like, I have no interest in that thread. Or we got like these in here ear headphones are a 9.5 out of 10 for the price. I'm probably not interested in a thread like that, right? Um, so majority of threads, I don't even read the majority of threads or post in the majority of threads because they just don't interest me. If there's just, like if it's stuff about Donald Trump, I don't even look at it either. I don't care about politics or the president or anything like that. Like now the your massage therapist is just like this. What do? I did click on that because I just wanted to see what they were just like, right? But I usually don't post in a thread like that. It's like, let's see here, threads that I've posted in. Calling out ATL Miskers. I did click on that because I didn't know what ATL meant. I'm assuming that's like Atlanta or some city or something, so I just clicked on it to be sure. But yeah, the majority of time, most threads don't interest me. I got my own mega thread anyway. Anybody that wants to check up on me can just click on it, right? Check out my daily check-ins and whatever. But once I get down to my goal weight, I am going to be probably more strict with my lifting sessions because I'll be eating at maintenance calories, and that'll likely be like 2,500 a day or so. Yeah, about 2,500 a day. Yeah, and if I'm eating at maintenance, I will recover better and gain strength. So, but being in a deficit, it's really hard to train because I don't see any meaningful progress in my training. So there's no point in doing like 3 push sessions a week and 2 pull sessions a week, right? Because I'm not going to really make any meaningful gains in strength. So I might as well just attempt to retain my muscle mass until I'm down to my goal weight and then start going a little harder on the weights to try to improve my strength, right? Because I don't think I'm really weak, but I'm not particularly strong either. Like I could probably max out at like 165 on overhead press, and that's probably one of my worst lifts. 165 overhead press. Now, if I'm 175 pounds and my overhead press max is 165, that's okay. It's not bad, right? Like my best ever at 175 for an overhead press, I did like 195, and that's pretty good. That's really good. But overhead press was one of my main focus, and if I put my feet on the floor when I bench pressed, I'd be doing like 30 more pounds than I am with my feet up, right? So my strength is fine. I don't have much concern about my strength levels. Um, my physique is coming along pretty good though. I can on a daily, almost daily basis, I can see my physical appearance improving because I'm losing like 2 pounds a week. My physical appearance is improving almost daily, And that's awesome because every time I like look in the mirror, look into the camera on my computer or whatever, I see an improvement, right? I see improvements almost daily, and that is friggin' awesome. So, I'm not a 3 out of 10 anymore. For a while there at my peak weight, I consider myself probably a 3 out of 10. I'm more of a 4 out of 10 now. And it won't take long, and I'll probably be a 5 out of 10. And then once I get really close to my goal weight, probably 6 out of 10. And obviously, if I use all these looks maxing techniques to the best I can, I might be able to push it to a 7 out of 10 for my attractiveness, right? And 7 out of 10 is pretty good. That's like a Chad Light, right? I know a lot of you boys are thinking, you look like shit. You'll never be a 7 out of 10. You're so ugly. Well, keep it to yourself because I'm well aware of what I look like and what I can potentially look like, so fuck you. And the boys that do believe in me, thank you very much, because encouragement is appreciated, right? Discouragement is not. And I usually interpret people trying to discourage me as jealousy because I'm not just some fat fuck that has always been a fat fuck that eats pop and chips and sits on the couch watching TV all day. I'm not one of those people, right? Those people drive me crazy too because they're good for nothing, lazy fucks that do nothing with their life and have no goals in life, no ambition, no desire to do anything. They have no success. And I am not going to be one of those people, and I never will be and never have been. So, I mean, for a while, I did let myself go and got pretty fat and out of shape because I was thinking, well, everybody else seems to do this. Well, why don't I? But I can't. I can't live like that. I can't be 270 pounds and have trouble walking 2 kilometers. I can't be 270 pounds and, have all these health problems. I gain all these health problems from being so fucking fat and disgusting, overly overweight, right? I can't. I can't do it. I can't be one of those people, so I don't understand how these fat fucks do it. Like, I would assume when they go to the doctor's office, the doctor rags on them about how fat and ugly they are, like they should do something about it. I would assume the doctor would do that. Any good doctor should do that, but my experience with medical professionals, they don't do that. They actually encourage obesity. And probably because every time a doctor in Canada writes a prescription, they get a payout. They get a payout for every prescription that they write. And it's like $660 or something like that. Some crazy amount of money that takes minimal effort for them to do. So it wouldn't surprise me if every fucking doctor promotes obesity, right? Because like my heart surgeon, the one that did the surgery on me, he even tried to discourage me and say that, because of the medication I was on, I wouldn't lose weight. And I even told him, I was like, I'm really surprised you would say that, right? Because most people, they need to be encouraged and pushed in the direction of, go on a diet, lose some fucking weight, don't be a fat ass, lazy bastard. But instead, my surgeon was like trying to discourage me from dieting and trying to lose weight. And it's disheartening knowing that a medical professional would do that, right? It makes no sense to me. And obviously, I am losing weight despite the medication because, like I said, on a daily basis, I see myself in the camera or in the mirror and I see a slight improvement almost on a daily basis, right? So the diet's working, and obviously, when I step on the scale next week, it's I'm anticipating being down another 7 pounds or so, so I can lose weight. I know so many people, they claim to have thyroid problems and they're like 400 pounds, 300 pounds, 250 pounds, 200 pounds. And it's like, you don't have a fucking thyroid problem. You have an eating problem. You have an eating disorder. That's all it is. And it drives me fucking mad. I can't tolerate people's bullshit. That's why I need my own place, right? Nobody really bothers me here, like I was saying before. Nobody really bothers me here, but I still have to sometimes deal with people that come here to visit whoever lives here, right? And I don't want to. I want to have my own place and limit contact, close contact with most people and really crack down on who I associate with closely because I can't tolerate other people's bullshit. Most people are real life trolls. But boy, it's been 15 minutes. We can go a bit longer. Check my phone here. Okay, nothing on my phone. But yeah, life's pretty good. I can't wait to get down to my goal weight, right? And arm wrestling practice Sunday. I do intend on going to it. Um, and if I go to it, I won't be training. I won't be doing any weight training Sunday or Monday. It'll be Tuesday when I do a push session again, right? But the way it's looking, I'll be doing 2 push sessions a week and a pull session a week and an arm wrestling training session a week, and that's it. And three weight training sessions a week is pretty good. That's nothing wrong with that, right? Um, that's fine. Because, like I said, once I get down to my goal weight, I want to start going a little harder on the weights. Because right now, I can't make any meaningful progress on the weights doing a drastic cut 2 pounds a week, right? Um, but today, I had 4 cheese string sticks. They're called cheese strings. You're supposed to like peel them into strips, but I just ate it like a bar. I ate 4 of those. There weren't much to them, and had some of my green superfood. Drank a scoop of that, and the next meal was 2 McDoubles from McDonald's, and you know a handful of blueberries. And my last meal of the day, I'm anticipating I'm probably going to have mm, a couple scoops of protein powder, probably 2, probably like 6 boiled eggs and another big old vegetable stir fry again. I'm liking the vegetable stir fries, they taste good. Got something in my mouth. I wanted to spit it out, but I didn't. Oh, that was from the blueberries. Caught between my teeth. I'm not sure what else to say though. I prefer taking the videos on my PC rather than my phone, right? And I know some of you boyos like watching these videos that I make. I don't know if any of you actually watch these to the end. I don't blame you if you don't, right? Because there's some of these videos I make are like 20 minutes long. But none of you have commented and said like I watch your videos from beginning to end, right? So, but I'll cut it off there, boyos. I'll see you on the misc and peace out.